My name is Ashley Estrada and I will be giving you a presentation on solar-powered energy. Global warming is a crisis continuing to intensify and the impacts of it are occurring more frequently than they did 60 years ago. Fossil fuels are non-renewable energy resources and the carbon dioxide emissions of it is one of the leading causes of global warming today. So, unless we take further action to decrease the discharges of global warming, these impacts will continue to grow and progressively affect the entire Earth. What action can you take to prevent this crisis? The answer is using solar power energy in place of fossil fuel energy. Many people have heard about solar energy and have thought about alternative energy resource. I have done extensive research on why solar power energy is beneficial for the environment. I hope to persuade you to use solar power energy because it is a less destructive method of obtaining energy than using fossil fuels and is long-term cost-effective. During my presentation, I will discuss that solar power energy is a renewable resource. I will explain how solar power energy is cleaner for the environment and how solar power energy is long-term cost-effective. Let us begin with why solar power energy should become the main resource for energy today. Fossil fuels are non-renewable resources, whereas solar power energy is a renewable resource. Once fossil fuels run out, we will need an alternative resource, which is where solar power energy comes in. Solar energy is the most abundant energy resource on Earth. 173 terawatts of solar energy strikes the Earth continuously. That is more than 10,000 times the world's total energy use. Solar energy does not exhaust natural resources. As you may know, fossil fuel energy pollutes the Earth and the damaging effects, whereas solar power energy is a more safer and cleaner energy resource. In the article Environmental Impacts from Solar Energy Technologies, it states, in addition to not exhausting natural resources, their main advantage is, in most cases, total absence of almost any air emissions or waste products. This can be considered absolutely clean and safe. Solar power energy systems create clean and pure energy from the sun. There are many upsides for the use of solar power energy, but you may ask yourself, how exactly does energy come to life? Solar energy is technology used to harness the sun's energy and make it useful through photovoltaic cells or solar panels. The cells are made of semiconductor materials. When sunlight hits the cells, it knocks electrons loose from their atoms. As electrons flow through the cell, they generate electricity, as stated by Hofer. It is arguably the most effective way to reduce the CO2 emissions with economic growth and equity is to develop revolutionary changes in the technology of energy production, distribution, storage, and conversion. Solar energy can even be used at night. How exactly, you ask? Thermal energy storage is the ability to store the sun's heat in the form of thermal energy for use when the sun isn't shining. Now that I've explained why you should use solar power energy and how it works, I would like to share with you what you can do to make solar power energy a resource for you. Exactly what can you do? There are many ways that you can start by making the change to solar power energy. You can begin by purchasing solar power lights, the solar power lights for outdoor. And right here is actually an example. This can be used for technology. You can plug it in. You can plug in your technology through the USB. And with these cells right here, it gets the power from the sun and it'll charge your electronics. Okay. So if you'd like to see that. Okay, and you can get a solar power water heater as well for your home. And another big way that you can use solar power energy is to purchase solar panels for your home or business. Pierce states, with tax incentives, solar electricity can often pay for itself in 5 to 10 years, which is very true. And even though to purchase each of these solar powered items does cost money, in the long term it is very cost effective. You will save a great portion from your electric bill each month and you will be helping out the environment. These are the many reasons that solar energy is such a great renewable resource. So, first I explained how solar power energy is a renewable resource. Then I discussed how solar power energy is beneficial for the environment. And lastly, I highlighted how you can utilize solar power energy and how it is long-term cost-effective. As stated by Lewis, solar energy resource dwarfs all the other renewable and fossil-based energy resources combined. And so, with all the benefits I have already mentioned, I do not see a better reason for you not to use solar power as your energy resource. Thank you all for coming.